ओम असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतं गमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। Dear friends, very happy to meet all of you. The subject this morning is managing stress. All over the world, this is becoming a very important subject. Chicago-based Research Corporation says 40% of the companies in America are having regular courses on stress management. And the same trend is now coming in India. Many companies are having regular courses on stress management. Some are having even stress test, stress audit, and so many other things because of various reasons. Number one, Darwin said it is a survival of the fittest, but Alvin Toffler says it is a survival of the fastest. The whole world is moving at a very accelerating speed. What Alvin Toffler had said, future shock that has already come. At an accelerated speed, the whole world is moving. The communication technology has evolved and information flowing at a high speed. So, everybody is moving fast and we have to keep pace with them. That causes stress. And then, whether we want it or not, globalization has come to stay, at least on the economic front. And that means liberalization. That means the monopoly is gone. That means it is a competitive age, competitive world, where we are, either we perform or we get destroyed. There is no other alternative. So all these things is putting pressure. And then strained relationships, interpersonal relationships. So, in an artificial world, consumerism has come in a big way. A new word has been added into the Oxford Dictionary, affluenza. Influenza we know, sometimes we get it also, but this is affluenza. Affluent people are getting it. And so in America they have started affluenza resistant society. What is affluenza? The affluent people, they want to have more and more things, and the more things they get, the more they become dissatisfied, and then that dissatisfaction causes mental stress, the mental strain, and then they become mental patient, schizophrenia, drug addiction, and then suicide. So lot of books are being published related to mental diseases, stress management, suicide. There is a book by Derek Humphreys. The name of the book is Final Exit. And the book is also not available. The book is also Exit. After a long search, I got hold of a copy in a book fair to find out what it is about. Then it is written there, you know, how to commit suicide. And the book is selling like hotcake. It's a bestseller. In a few years back, the bestseller name book in Japan is The Complete Manual on Committing Suicide. 3.5 lakhs copies sold in 1 year. And some people committed suicide taking the book in their hand and committing the suicide in the manner it was told. France, bestseller book name is Suicide User's Manual. So-called developed countries with high per capita income, they are having more of this stress. We feel perhaps that it may be due to the poverty or due to the lack of standard of living. No. The so-called developed countries are having more stress. So stress is not necessarily arising out of the lack of resources. It's a very curious phenomena that is coming, sweeping all over the world, and stress management is becoming very important subject all over the world. According to Minister of Health Japan, 42% of the executives of 44 years and above are now suffering from mental disorder, and 100 new mental hospitals opening on an emergency scale. National Institute of Mental Health, 25% of the people in America are having regular visits to the psychiatrist. At least on an average, at least one person in every family regularly visits a psychiatrist. Mental stress, lot of stress. And the same phenomena gradually we are importing from Western countries, because we are also trying to follow the same mode of living, consumeristic culture, and then artificial relationships. Our cultural things are gone, and that is why the stress management has become a very important subject. So managing stress. Now there are many causes of stress. Basically two causes, external and internal. So external causes may be due to three reasons. External causes may be due to three reasons. One is in the organization in which you are working, that may be giving you stress. That also the organization when you are working, that is due to, sometimes due to overload. Overload is coming because globalization has come, so you have to face stiff competition. So there is overload on you. Then there is deadline pressure. Before certain date, you have to finish up the target, and so that puts up stress. Then they are demanding bosses. Then they are non-performing juniors. You have to go do the whole thing. You can't depend on them. Then competitive peers and excessive touring. There are various reasons. That is the stress related to your work environment, the work culture, the office or this organization in which you are working, that is giving rise to stress. Then there is stress in the family. It may be the quarrel between mother-in-law and daughter-in-law, or between the children and the parents, and or the family members, the husband and wife, they don't go together. All this also gives rise to stress. Then community. A lot of stress coming from the community, the commitment to community and artificial things coming up. So that is why so many external reasons for rising of stress. Then there may not be any external cause, and yet we are having stress. That happens due to internal reason. Jealousy, consumeristic culture, as I told you, the ideas on consumerism, you want more and more. So affluence raises a society, as I told you. The children are taught to go to the village side. They are taken every weekend to the village side to show what is the simple type of living that we can have. Even the children, other children with one car are happy, and you are having 10 cars and yet you are not happy. That's what they are told. So the consumeristic culture, consumerism, that consumering attitude, all these are giving rise to stress. Basically what is stress? When we are having more of physical pressure and mental pressure, our brain normally requires 20% of blood circulation. But at the time when we are having excessive mental or physical pressure, excessive blood has to go to the brain. Now from where it takes either from the spleen or from the stomach. When it takes from the stomach, you have got ulcer. So all these, most of the diseases nowadays, the medical practitioners say, most of the diseases are psychosomatic in nature. Because of the stress that is developed, and when stress crosses a certain limit, it becomes strain. So stress and strain giving rise to mental problems, mental tension, and this mental tension in turn gives rise to all the physiological problems, that is diabetes, high blood pressure. So this relationship have been taken out, already established, experimentally they have verified. That is, in America, Harvard University, Harvard Medical College, Associate Professor Dr. Herbert Benson carried out research for 25 years on relationship between meditation and blood pressure, and they found out a person who regularly meditates, the blood pressure comes down. And when the blood pressure comes down, all the other problems get sorted out. Why? Because by meditation, his mental tension comes down. And because of which the blood pressure comes down. Afterwards, a lot of problems, a lot of books have come out. The relationship between the physiological changes arising out of the stress management programs. So many stress management programs have resulted in better mental state, in better mental health, as well as better physical health. So both physical and mental health are deteriorated due to stress, and managing stress improves both physiological and psychological health. Mental and physical health both are improved by having proper stress management. Now when we are talking about coping with stress, then basically there are two ways in which we can cope with stress. One is curative method, another is preventive. Prevention is always better than cure. But already when somebody has got stress because of various reasons I told you, whether external or internal, whether due to family or whether due to organization, whether due to individual, or whether due to high greed, jealousy and consumeristic attitude, with whatever reason, anger, excessive anger, all those things giving rise to stress, whatever may be the reason, we can cure it, but that is basically by four methods. One is fight method, fighting with stress, that is medicine. Take medicine, go to the doctor, take the tranquilizers, have a nice sleep. When you have got sleep, most of the stress is coming out because insufficient sleep. It is a vicious circle. Because you have insufficient sleep, gives rise to stress, and because you are having stress, you don't get the sleep. So, medicines method. Then flight method. Go to a hill station and get rid of your stress. Then third method, subjugation. Have a glass of liquor. This is what they are doing. Then transfer the anger. Modern psychologists say, you know why stress is coming? When you are not able to express your feelings, then the stress is generated. So they say you should express your feelings. My God, if I express my feeling, I will lose the job. For example, my boss had a quarrel with his wife when he was coming out of the house. So, for no reason of mine, unjustifiably, he goes on firing at me. And all sorts of nonsensical things he is telling against me. I also want to pay back in the same coin. I know also how to pay back. But if I pay back in the same coin, I lose my job. So what happens when unjustifiably I am taken to task, I am told certain things, I have to pocket that insult. Now where does that insult go? It goes into the subconscious mind. And then it develops stress. So the psychologists say you should express your feelings, otherwise stress will develop. My God, if I express my feeling, I will lose a job. Then the modern psychologists say, Western psychologists, okay, we have got a method for you. We have got a solution. Go to the market and purchase voodoo dolls. Voodoo dolls are available along with the pins. Bring the voodoo dolls, come to the house, close the doors and windows, put the voodoo doll on your table. And then there are pins available. And write down the name of the person on whom you want to put out your anger. It may be your boss, your wife, your husband, mother-in-law, whosoever is. Just put down the name. And then go on pinching. Blue pins are available for pinching. But if you want to injure seriously, then black pins are available. And if you want to murder your boss, then red pins are available. Just go on pinching. Murdered. You are so happy. And have a nice sleep. Now these are the methods that the Western psychologists are adopting.